The name of my album is Exuviated. It means to shed or molt out of skin, and that's basically what I feel like I've been doing for the past 6 months. After I dropped the Art of Changing Form, I really felt like, okay, I have something here, like I can really do this music stuff. Like it's not just a dream of mine, like I can really make this stuff happen. But I knew that when I dropped the Art of Changing Form, I wanted my new album to be completely me. I wanted to pay for everything. I'm writing everything. I always write all my songs, but still, this time I'll be paying for everything and like working hard. And studio time and mixing is definitely not cheap. So I started working at my parents' cafe, and every single paycheck, every single tip I got, I put it into a jar, and I spent all of it on my studio time. Y'all, I'm at the bank depositing my tips. Feels good. But I'm only halfway there, so I still got a lot more work to do. But this is the first deposit. It was a lot of times where I wish that I could just like go out and have fun, like my friends, and spend money on clothes and stuff like that, but I couldn't because at the end of the day, the music is what's most important to me. You have to make sacrifices for the things that you want. Now I'm on my way to the studio to record another song. But yeah, I'm excited. Somehow I managed to get the ball rolling and put the work in that I needed to get the album done. I was working with Lil Wave. He goes to my school. Just texted him one day. I said, hey, I'm making an album. Can you do this? Can you do that? And he was like, yeah, I got you. So I would tell him the concept of the song. I'd record it a cappella, tell him the vibe of basically what I wanted. He would send something back if I didn't like it, or if I didn't feel like it was complete, I would just like play my guitar on top and he would sample it in there. And this was the first time I've ever done anything like that, especially like producing. And once everything was written and I had all the beats, about halfway through making the album, I decided to scratch everything because I just felt like I didn't feel it anymore. I didn't feel the words that I had originally written. Like I said, I was shedding out of that old skin, the old person that I used to be, and I wanted my words to reflect the way that I genuinely felt at the time. So I started over, and that was kind of like a little bit of a disheartening thing because it's like I already put so much time into it, but I needed it to reflect what I wanted, you know? So I started over, I wrote new songs, and I created something that I'm genuinely proud of, and I experimented with new sounds. I experimented with my vulnerability, creating songs that I probably would be so afraid to put out had I written this months before. But I'm taking risk, and I feel like I'm just creating something that a lot of people will probably be able to relate to, or at least I hope they will be able to relate to. And that's the biggest thing for me. I just want people to feel my music. I want them to feel free and happy and understood and see themselves in my work whenever they listen to it. Because I could really care less about like all the fame and all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. I just want people to feel something. At the top of the year, I started growing like a bit of a following, and my EP reached over 30,000 streams, which is insane to me. I never in a million years thought I could reach that many people so fast. And that really gave me the motivation to keep going, because I started getting all these DMs from all these people telling me like, Niasi, I love your music. Your music makes me feel free. Your music is an escape for me. And just hearing them say things like that I inspire them and that I make them happy. Almost at 13,000 followers on TikTok, and I cannot believe it. Like, what? Because I really feel like success is in reach. This is definitely the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and this is only the beginning, because once I put it out, like, that's just the start of everything. I've got way more work to do, but I just hope that I make them proud and that they feel something from this. I think that's what it's all about.